Ever think you can't see the wood for the trees? Sharon Horne, as you're supersizing and growing your business, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with a block of wood. Don't ask. And of course it's Christmas time, so I have my handy dandy light up Christmas tree, which is obviously losing some liquid and sparkle. It's gotta be 20, 25 years old. I've had it for a really long time, but it makes an awesome night light. Okay, today our idiom for Supersize Your Business is can't see the tree. Oh, no. Start over. Can't see the wood for the trees. Now this is slightly different than can't see the forest for the trees, but I think that they're probably related. This one I thought was interesting. It's got an interesting etymology, and we're dealing with moral obligation and is speaking in action. If actions speak louder than words, is speaking in action are the questions for our BU 365-day challenge today. I wanted to say duh to both of them, but that's just me. So today, to tie that together, I looked for an environmental, moral obligation, planet-saving type idiom, and there is no shortage of them, but I wanted to pick a slightly non-controversial one. So this one, although it's related to can't see the forest for the trees, and we've talked about that one at least once before, maybe more, this one actually comes from Bath, England, where there was a builder and an architect who built a concourse of houses in a neighborhood called Bath. And in front of each one, trees were planted. And pretty soon, you couldn't really see the houses because the trees obscured the vision of the houses. So as people were going by and wanted to see the wood, who was the architect, and his beautiful homes, you couldn't see them because the trees obscured the view. And they started saying, we can't see the wood because that was the architect, because the trees were in the way. And it caught on and soon be, and I believe it's probably the origination of the can't see the forest for the trees, although that might have a longer etymology. I don't recall right now. But all in all, it reminds us, and then it also appeared in, it actually dates back to the Renaissance and appeared in Heywood's work in 1546, where he published a bunch of idioms and sayings and verbiage of the time. So it's hundreds of years old. So we say these things for a reason. And this one reminds me, and I think it reminds us, that what we focus on, we create more of. So if we focus on the little minutiae in our business or the little things that are going wrong, we're going to get more of those. We're going to get more problems. If we focus on the problems instead of the solutions, we will amazingly find that we're having more and more and more and more problems. And I see this in businesses and in my own life and in the lives of other people around me. When I'm stepping back and I'm watching, if you start out the day in a bad mood, and I'm sure we've all experienced this as well, you get up, you stub your toe, or you oversleep, and you start your day off in kind of a negative slant. And then all of a sudden you start piling on all the bad things that happen. You take a drink of your coffee and you burn your mouth. That adds to the negativity. And then pretty soon, before you know it, you're in this downward spiral. Or you can stop it. I always like to say cancel, cancel, cancel in my head, or shake it off, or do something physical, do a little jig or something. I know it's weird, but no one sees me. And shake that off so that I can go back into having a good mood and focus on the things that are working out in my day. Because a lot more things work out for us than don't work out for us. So what we focus on is where our energy goes. That's why it's so important to measure things that are important for your business. What we measure matters. We want to look at and consider the big picture, and that just because something's obscuring our view doesn't mean the answer isn't right in front of our face. Maybe we just need to remove the blocks that are causing us to not see what we need to see, so that we always know what to do next for our business. I like to use what I call a unit. It's just a little acronym for whenever I'm looking at something or looking at a problem and trying to decide what to do about it. I remember unit. Is it urgent? Is it necessary? Is it important? Or can I just trash it? Is it something that isn't going to matter 5 minutes from now, or a day from now, or a week from now, and I don't need to spend really any energy dealing with it at all? I like the T ones the best because I can just get them off my plate immediately. We should probably add delegate on there somewhere, because a lot of things I can just delegate or have someone else take care of. So love to know your experience with this particular idiom. Have you heard can't see the wood for the trees versus the can't see the forest for the trees. I've definitely used and heard can't see the forest for the trees as a demonstration of, hey, we need to pay attention to what we're paying attention to, dealing with other people and even reminding myself. But I don't know that I've ever said can't see the wood for the trees. I pretty much, this is a new one for me. All right, have an awesome day. I'll of course be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. At least I think they're interesting. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it to grow and build and supersize your business right now? Have an amazing day. Bye.